Hey friends, followers, movie buffs alike. It is Tuesday again, which means it's time for another episode of Let's Discuss Tuesday. Now this week I picked the letter T. Last week I had the letter N, and we went through A Nightmare on Elm Street. This week I had a few movies I was gonna pick from, and in the end I decided to go with Titanic. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. When Titanic first came out, I wasn't big into like the romantic love story type of movies, and it was really heavily marketed as a love story. Nothing wrong with Leonardo DiCaprio, nothing wrong with Kate Winslet. They all played their parts perfectly, but it was one of those where it was marketed as a love story and it did not perk my interest. But Titanic is also a survival story. Um, Once they actually hit the iceberg, because it is Titanic and you know what's coming, the mood of the movie shifts. It shifts from a love story to a survival story. Water's coming in the boat, the ship's starting to crack, people are trying to stay alive, and it hits hard. Yes, it has its love story elements. Clearly, there's the classic scene where Leonardo DiCaprio draws Kate Winslet exposed, put it that way. And but it is such a wonderful movie, and it still stands the test of time. Titanic was one of those that also came out before DVDs existed. It came out at the time when we'd still rent movies from like Blockbuster Video and Hollywood Video, and they had the VHS tapes where you had to rewind them before you returned them. And it was rare for you to find a movie so long that it was on 2 or 3 VHS tapes. And Titanic was on 3 of them, I believe. Another one that was like that was Green Mile, the Tom Hanks one where he runs the prison. That one was at least 2 VHS tapes as well. And it was a shocking discovery at the time. But it came out in 97. It was directed by James Cameron. And you had, Kate Winslet, Leonardo DiCaprio, Bill Pullman, Kathy Bates. There's a lot of people in this movie. There's a big roster for this film. Did phenomenal. The effects were amazing. And like I said, it's a love story and a survival story. And if you were to talk to anyone from the 90s, it was one of those movies that everyone heard of. So, like, if you have not seen it, definitely check it out because I think it's one everyone should view. If you have, revisit it. I probably should revisit it soon. Um, Titanic. That's this week's Let's Discuss. You guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.